Hey guys, it's Mr. Morgan here. I just wanted to do a tutorial on how to use Google Classroom. You are going to be using it a lot this year to access your assignments, complete your assignments, and then turn in your assignments. So with the exception of your LTAs, which are the assignments in that signature, the packet with the signature on it, you'll be doing most of your work in Google Classroom. So I wanted to make sure that you knew how to log on, how to work your way around Google Classroom and do your assignments on there before you get started. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to first go into the Chrome browser. So that's this one here that I'm circling around. If you have Firefox or Safari or something else, that will work. However, Chrome will work best with Google Classroom because Google makes Chrome. So if you do not have Google Chrome, I do recommend that you download it. Also, it is best that you use either a laptop or a computer as well when you're doing your work in Google Classroom. A tablet and phone will work. However, it will just be a lot more difficult for you to use. So we do recommend use a computer or laptop if you can. So go ahead and click on Google Chrome. And once you get to Chrome, in the search bar here, you're going to type in classroom.google.com. And if you are not signed into your account, it will take you to a page that looks like this. And if you see this here, what you'll do is then you will click on Sign In to Google Classroom. If you're already signed into your school account, your school email account, it will take you directly into your Google Classroom. If you're signed into a personal account, it will take you to Google Classroom, but it won't take you to the correct one. So make sure that if you're signed into your own personal account or an old school account, or maybe one of your parents' accounts, that you first log out of their account and then you log into your school account, or else it will not work. So you're going to go ahead and put in your email. Each of you received your username and your password for Google Classroom when you came to pick up your books. It's on a sheet of paper that says how to log on to Google Classroom and access assignments. So you will put in yours. I'm going to go ahead and put in my pretend student here. And make sure that you are doing your username and then at sierracharter.com. All right, don't put in at Gmail or at Yahoo. It has to be at sierracharter.com. Hit next, and then you will go ahead and put in your password. Enter, and then it will take you into your Google Classroom, and it will look very similar to this. Yours will only have your grade level classes. If you look here, I have both 7th and 8th grade. However, in yours, you'll only see your grade level. So if you're a 7th grader, you'll see the 7th grade classes. If you're an 8th grader, you'll see 8th grade classes. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to complete an assignment in your science class. However, you will complete the same steps for all of your classes this year. So you will, let's say, for example, you need to complete your science homework for this week. So I'm going to click here on 7th Science. If you're in 8th grade, it will work the same exact way. So make sure that you're actually clicking on the part that says 7th Science. Don't click down here or else it's not going to take you into your Google Classroom. Click right here and it will take you into your science class. Once you get here, you are going to go to the top here where it says classwork. And your very first assignment that you will need to complete will be the LP4 assignment. LP stands for learning period or the week of school that we're in. So you will be starting your Google Classroom work in LP4. And you'll see the date parameters here. LP4 starts August 31st and then it ends September 4th. So the assignment here will need to be started at least by August 31st and then completed by September 4th. And it needs to be completed by 5 p.m. on September 4th. So you're going to go ahead and click on this here, and then you'll see your assignment right here. It's going to be Science Doc 1.1. Click on this here, and it will take you into your assignment. Once you get into the assignment, you just need to follow the directions, complete the entire assignment, and then turn it in. So some assignments will have multiple parts. So here you'll see part 1, part 2, So part 1 says to watch a video on how to take Cornell notes and then write down some important things from the video. Part 2, you are going to read chapter 1, section 2. This is in your science book since you're in your science class here, and it gives you the pages here. And then as you are reading, you will go ahead and fill out the Cornell notes here. Scroll all the way down, and then there's a third part. The third part is to watch a Bill Nye video. You will click on the link right here, and that will take you to the video, and then you can complete your, it says here to write down 15 facts from the video. So as you're watching, you'll write down the facts here. Now, if you ever see a blue underlying word in Google Classroom in one of your docs, that is most likely a link. So if you click on it, it will take you to where, in this case, it will take you to the Bill Nye video. Over here, up top, this will take you to the Cornell Notes video. You'll see that there. Once you're completely done with this assignment and you've answered all the questions, completed everything, you are going to go here in the upper right-hand corner and you are going to turn in the assignment by clicking on the Turn In button. So you'll click Turn In, and then another window will pop up here, and then you'll hit Turn In again, and then the assignment will then be submitted to your teacher. Now, let's say, for example, you turned in your assignment, but then you realized, oh no, I forgot to complete the summary for my Cornell notes. So what you can do is you can actually unsubmit your assignment. So you see right over here, you can click unsubmit. It'll ask you if you want to really unsubmit it. You'll click yes, unsubmit, and then you can go back into your assignment right here. You can finish whatever it is you need to finish, and then just make sure that when you're done, that you click on the Turn In button again, as it's going to pop up here in just a second. So you'll see right here, Turn In. All right. So that's for your science class. Again, they're the same steps for all of your classes. Let's go ahead and go into your math class. Let me just show you a different example. So if I go into 7 Math, again, I'm going to go up top here to classwork, and then you're going to go over here, you're going to find the LP4 assignment for that week. And you'll see here there are multiple things for you to click on for LP4. And you're going to do all of them and then turn them all in. The next week you'll do your LP5. The week after that you'll do LP6 and then LP7 and so on until we get to the end of the school year. One important thing that I wanted to show you, I'm going to go back to the science class here. When I go to classwork, if you look up top here, you'll see it says Zoom office hours for Mr. Morgan. Now, each of the teachers in their Google Classroom will have something like this. What this is that every Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 3 p.m., all of your teachers will be available on Zoom. And so if you need any help with your assignments, you can, on Monday or Wednesday, go ahead and go into Google Classroom. Let's say, for example, you need help with science. Go into your science classroom. Find this right here where it says Zoom office hours. You're going to click right here, and then it'll take you to a link. This is the Zoom link. So what will happen is if you click on this link on Monday or Wednesday between 1 and 3 p.m., then it will take you to Mr. Morgan's Zoom office hours. If you need help with math, then you go into your math class, and then it'll take you into your math teacher's office hour or Zoom office hours. And if you need help with social studies, you go into your social studies class and then click on your social studies teacher's office hours. And that's how you will receive help this year if you need any additional help on your assignments. So that's very important. If you need help with your assignments, then take full advantage of these Zoom office hours here that we've provided for you throughout the year. Another thing that I wanted to show you, and again, what I did right here is I just clicked on these 3 lines. That's an easy way for you to go through to get to your other classes if you are already in a class. So another thing I wanted to show you here was a resources class that we have. Let me find it here. It says middle school resources. So all students have been put into here. It's not an actual class, but what we do here is we've put a lot of important things that you need to know. You'll see here there's a scientific calculator that you can use for either your math class or possibly in science. If you look over here, there's a video on how to use Zoom and Pear Deck. I recommend that you guys all watch this video before your first Zoom class. All right, so watch this video right here, which is before your Zoom class. And again, that's in your middle school resources class. Watch it and it will show you how to get onto Zoom and then what to expect when you're in class, because you guys will be using this thing called Pear Deck and in both your English and your math classes. So this kind of just explains what that is and how you will use it while you are in your Zoom class. All right, here is another copy of the parent and student expectations. You signed this when you came in to pick up your books. Here is another copy of your middle school weekly to-do list. And then here's a link to the middle school orientation video. So we will be posting things throughout the year in the resources class, things that we feel like will be helpful for you throughout the year. So just look at your resources class from time to time. But again, before your first Zoom class, make sure that you go and watch this video here, and it will explain how to use Zoom and how to use Pear Deck. So that is the short tutorial on how to use Google Classroom. If you are still unsure on how to use something in Google Classroom, make sure to reach out to one of the middle school teachers, and then we'll set up a time to kind of walk you through Google Classroom. We want to make sure that you know how to use it before you start your assignments this year.